Today, we embark on a journey through a timeless story, the tale of Elisha, a narrative brimming with miracles, intense challenges, and life-altering lessons that remain significant even today. Imagine a world where divine power is evident in every extraordinary act, where waters part, entire armies are halted by prayer, and the touch of a single bone can restore life. This isn't the plot of a fictional tale, but the real story of Elisha, a man whose faith and destiny intertwined in remarkable ways. If you think you've heard all there is to know about biblical miracles, prepare to dive deeper into a narrative where each moment is more astonishing than the last. Who was Elisha, and how did he accomplish such remarkable feats? More importantly, what eternal truths do his life and actions reveal about faith, power, and purpose? Join us as we unravel the mysteries of one of the greatest prophets in the Bible, a story not just to inform, but to transform your perspective on the world around you. In the sun-soaked fields where the horizon merges with the gold of the earth, we find Elisha, son of Shaphat, working diligently in the land of Abel-Meholah. His strong arms move with the rhythm of the oxen as they till the ground, his life, until that moment, a reflection of the simple yet laborious existence of the people of the earth. But fate had something extraordinary in store for him. Beneath the blazing sun of Abel-Meholah, Elisha's life was about to be irrevocably altered. On that day, while engaging in his usual tasks, Elisha plowed the land with his oxen, unaware of the monumental change approaching. His daily routine, marked by toil and humility, was a testament to his character. Yet, as often happens in life, the ordinary soon gave way to the extraordinary. Like clouds suddenly casting a shadow over the landscape, a significant event was about to occur. The appearance of Elijah, the revered prophet whose reputation as a man of God was widespread, was both unexpected and transformative. Moved by divine inspiration, Elijah selected Elisha at that very moment to carry on his prophetic mission. When Elijah cast his mantle upon Elisha, it was not a mere gesture. It was a divine calling, an invitation to embark on a spiritual journey of faith and transformation. Elisha, faced with this pivotal moment, was at a crossroads. He could have chosen to continue his daily routine, ignoring the divine call, but that was not his nature. Instead, he embraced his destiny wholeheartedly. In a dramatic act of commitment, Elisha slaughtered his oxen and used his plowing equipment to prepare a feast for the people, symbolizing his complete renunciation of his past. It was more than a farewell. It was a declaration of his total devotion to his new purpose. Elisha's path ahead would not be easy. For learning alongside Elijah meant embracing a reality where the natural and supernatural intertwined, where miracles were as real as the earth beneath his feet, and where faith was both a shield and a weapon. The time that followed was a period of intense learning and preparation for Elisha. Elijah, with his unbreakable spirit and unwavering faith, became more than a mentor. He was a doorway to a deeper understanding of God's immense power and mercy. Every moment beside Elijah was a lesson, and every miracle witnessed was a revelation. As Elisha absorbed the knowledge imparted by his master, he also absorbed the essence of Elijah's devotion to God. These experiences fortified Elisha, preparing him for the immense challenges that lay ahead. Elisha's journey, though just beginning, was already marked by sacrifice, faith, and the promise of a grand purpose. The man who once toiled under the hot sun of Abel-Meholah now stood as a beacon of hope, a testament to the transformative power of faith. His future would be filled with miracles and trials, but at that pivotal moment of acceptance and commitment, Elisha showed he was ready to face destiny. Armed with his faith and the assurance that every step he took was part of a divine plan. And so, the story of Elisha unfolds, drawing us into a world filled with wonders and mysteries. we are left eager to witness how this humble man would rise to become one of the greatest prophets in history, whose actions and faith would shape the course of nations. In a land where the divine intersects with the mortal, Elisha's journey under Elijah's guidance continues, rich with faith, power, and revelation. At the heart of Elisha's journey was the epic confrontation on Mount Carmel, a turning point not just for the people of Israel, but also for Elisha himself. The challenge was clear: to prove whether the God of Israel or the pagan gods promoted by Queen Jezebel held true power. Elisha, as a disciple of Elijah, watched closely as the prophets of Baal attempted to summon fire from their gods, only to fail. With calm determination, Elijah prepared his altar, and after a fervent prayer, fire from heaven consumed not just the sacrifice but the entire altar, a demonstration of God's supremacy. This moment imprinted deeply on Elisha as he witnessed firsthand the undeniable power of faith. In the days that followed, Elisha would witness many more miracles performed by his master, acts that solidified his understanding of God's nature and deepened his own faith. Each event brought him closer to fulfilling his divine destiny. Elijah's departure marked another crucial chapter in Elisha's life. When Elijah was taken up into heaven, Elisha was there to witness the miraculous event. In the process, Elisha inherited his master's mantle, both literally and figuratively, stepping into his new role as Israel's chief prophet. From that moment on, Elisha's life was filled with even greater miracles, his first being the parting of the Jordan River, a symbolic echo of Elijah's last act. This miracle established Elisha's authority and reassured the people that God's power remained with him. Elisha's story, full of faith, miracles, and divine encounters, invites us not just to marvel at the extraordinary, but to consider how faith and divine purpose continue to shape the world around us today. As Elisha's journey unfolds, it leaves us on the edge, eager to witness the miracles and challenges that lie ahead for this remarkable prophet. Guided by faith and obedience, even the smallest acts of belief can lead to extraordinary outcomes, not only ensuring survival, but enabling true flourishing. The story of the Shunammite woman and her son's resurrection, as told in 2 Kings 4:32-37, is one of the most profound miracles in the Bible, demonstrating the boundless power of faith and divine intervention through the prophet Elisha. The Shunammite woman, known for her generosity toward Elisha, regularly offered him rest in her home. In gratitude, Elisha prophesied that she would bear a son, a promise that was soon fulfilled. Joy filled her life as her son grew, but tragedy struck when the boy suddenly passed away. However, this woman's faith did not falter. She sought out Elisha, believing deeply in his connection to God and that her son's life could be restored. Elisha returned with her, prayed earnestly, and after some time, the boy's life was miraculously revived. This story beautifully illustrates the power of persistent faith, hospitality, and trust in divine intervention. Elisha's life, however, was not free of difficulty. After succeeding Elijah as a prophet, Elisha encountered mockery from a group of young men who ridiculed his baldness, shouting, "Go up, baldy." This incident, recorded in 2 Kings 2:23-24, is often debated due to its severity. Elisha cursed the boys and 2 bears emerged, injuring 42 of them. Though shocking, this story is rich in symbolism. Their insults weren't just mocking his appearance, but showed disrespect toward his prophetic authority and by extension toward God. The event serves as a warning about the serious consequences of irreverence toward divine messengers. In addition to these personal trials, Elisha played a crucial role in the political realm, navigating the geopolitics of the ancient Middle East. One of the most notable moments is when he exposed the military strategies of the king of Syria, preventing the king from ambushing Israel. The Syrian king, puzzled by how Israel always seemed prepared for his attacks, believed he had a spy in his midst. However, The truth was Elisha's prophetic insight, revealing the enemy's plans to Israel's king. Determined to capture Elisha, the Syrian king sent an army to surround the city where Elisha resided. Elisha's servant, upon seeing the enemy forces, was gripped by fear. But Elisha reassured him, saying, "Do not be afraid, for those who are with us are more than those with them." Elisha prayed, and God opened the servant's eyes, revealing a heavenly army ready to protect them. Elisha then prayed for the Syrians to be struck with blindness, leading them directly to the heart of Samaria. Rather than ordering their death, Elisha advised the king of Israel to show mercy, which resulted in a temporary peace. This episode highlights not just divine power, but also the strength of compassion over violence. Elisha's life wasn't solely marked by dramatic moments. He also performed miracles that showed God's care for the everyday needs of people. One such instance involved a deadly stew poisoned by wild herbs. Elisha, calmly adding flour to the pot, made the meal safe to eat. Another miracle involved the multiplication of loaves. With only 20 loaves of barley, Elisha fed 100 people with food left over, foreshadowing a similar miracle in the New Testament. These smaller miracles remind us that God is attentive to even our most basic needs and that His provision is abundant. The final testament to Elisha's enduring influence occurred after his death. During a burial, a dead man was hastily thrown into Elisha's grave. Upon touching Elisha's bones, the man was miraculously revived, demonstrating that even in death, the prophet's life continued to reflect God's power. This remarkable event serves as a reminder that divine power is not constrained by time or place. Elisha's journey is filled with lessons about faith, humility, and the transformative power of divine intervention. His interactions with kings, his role in saving nations, and his miracles reveal that spiritual leadership can shape the course of history. His legacy invites us to consider how faith in both great and small matters can lead to extraordinary outcomes. In every act, Elisha points us back to the boundless care and mercy of God, teaching that no challenge is too great when placed in divine hands.